Well, more people are buying guns across the U.S., including here in Alabama, and one group is making a road trip across the U.S. to make sure people get more hands-on, and they're in Huntsville today. Kelly Kennedy has their story.
I'm out at Hobbs Island shooting range in Huntsville, where dozens of people came out to celebrate their right to own guns.
Celebrating with friends and the opportunity to express our freedom in support of the Second Amendment.
The Kit Badger Coast to Coast road trip started in Oregon on September 2nd. The YouTuber, his family, and some friends made their way across the U.S. and landed in Huntsville today.
And especially with 2020 being the dumpster fire that it is, just sort of not putting, he was kind of going to put it on hold, and then he was like, you know what, let's live our lives. Let's not let this just control us completely. And so he bought a bus, and we've been driving a bus across the country.
Demand for guns typically goes up during elections, but this year thousands of people began buying guns at the beginning of the pandemic and continued to do so throughout the summer.
I think it's important, and more people are coming to realize that, especially not just the pandemic, but also the civil and social unrest we've got going on, that the police officers they rely on to protect them may not always be readily available.
Along with gun sales, the Long Walk Ordnance Gun Shop says they've seen an uptick in people seeking training.
We have other companies that come out and offer training continuously out here. North Alabama Firearms Training is one of those agencies, and they've seen an increase in some of their basic training classes for both pistol and rifle.
On the silver lining, I'm glad that people are showing an interest in learning to protect themselves, and I think that responsible gun ownership is important.
They'll wrap up the Coast to Coast road trip this Friday in Lakeland, Florida. Putting the Valley first, Kelly Kennedy, WZDX News.